I think it's time for Legions of Russ.
Good luck to us. We'll only say this once. It's finally time for Legions of Russ.
Are you ready to sing it, Glass? And
so I actually refuse to sing.
Oh,
wow.
As a wholesome content creator, there is a lie directly in the song. Like it's like 4 words and you lie in it. So I can't support that message.
Hold on. Let me get. Is it the "we'll only say this once"?
Yeah, and then you play it like 5 times an episode.
It's so good.
Though. That
too
is 100% on Russ. Russ is like, roll it again.
I want to hear it again.
I mean, that's fine.
We'll only say this thrice. Then we need to change it. Can we get we'll only say this thrice?
Only for Legions of Lies. Yeah.
Oh, Legions of
So
Lies.
you just like added in
Legions of Lies. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, thrice
That's a good
lies.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Welcome to Legions of Russ. I'm trying to read it. In the Legions of Russ, our contestants have to guess at which chapter of Astartes the cryptic riddle clue thing is talking about. And in order to encourage guessing, we are extending the made-up rules because we can. So after the riddle is read out, if a player can guess the chapter without any further hints, they get 2 points to their score. If they go into clues and hints, and if you can guess it, you get 1 point. If you can partially answer the riddle, so if you get half of it or a bit of it right, you're going to get half a point, Rhys. So if you go on to then get the only chance you're the champ. What am I talking about?
Thank you. The champ is here.
So if you get half of it right or part of it right, you can award yourself half a point. But if you then go on to get the full correct answer, it doesn't go to 1.5 or 2.5. You just basically make your score up. And this is a special Challenger edition of Legions of Russ. So we're going to forget the running scores for Ben and Rhys. And we're going to go
I won't forget them.
We'll bring them up next time. It's just you two. There's going to be a separate.
So to be clear, I cannot reclaim my title in this episode.
You can get a title. You can get the whatever we end up calling you.
But I can't reclaim my title.
No, it's gone until the next time. It's just you two. I'm sorry, Ben. You've got another chance. It's coming up, but it's just not. It's just not this time. So Rhys will default be the champion for another week or however long it takes.
2 sweetest words in the English language. Default.
But you could claim the community challenger
the
belt.
Australian language.
So whoever wins the most, gets the most amount of correct answers, guesses points for this, wins the belt, basically. So it's not how many you get right. It's just the most amount of points and you win the community belt. And then we'll have a little kind of leaderboard of Rhys, Ben, and community challenges. I want to publicly shame you further by having you lose to the community.
I could be double champ here. That's what I'm just letting everyone know.
That's the other thing. You could be double champ.
I could be the Intercontinental Champion and the World Champion. Belt on each shoulder.
Another reference for Diamond Dal's page here. If you ever won a champion belt, if you're editing this, we need another little diamond cutter in there because that's what this is. This is your moment. So,
better believe it, baby.
Are you ready, gentlemen?
Let's do this. Let's get it over with.
So, names are our buzzers. Don't forget to explain.
Yes. So if you're playing at home, remember your name is your buzzer. Say your name out. A guess doesn't count unless you say your name out. Guess at home as you are presumably on transport, some form of transport. Just say your name out and then guess. Keep your scores and hassle Ben and Rhys with how much better you've done than they have done.
I've been loving all the ones in the comments that people are legitimately paused it at this time stamp and putting their answers in. That is so cool. I am all on board for that. That is so good.
Are we ready? I know I say this a lot.
Yes.
I'm going to say it one more time.
Got my notes ready.
You got your notes. Rhys, have you got your pen and paper?
Oh, wait. Yes.
I'm writing this down as well.
Nice. Okay. Taking it seriously, I like this. Yeah, I'm willing you to win, Glass. I really want you to take it from them.
I've never won anything in my life. Let's go.
Fighting
That's
talk.
always a first.
Fighting
That's
talk
always a
early on.
You won.
Like he's
you won the
psyching.
golden ticket to be on this podcast.
What's the opposite? What's the opposite of trash
Things
talk?
are looking up.
That was
That's the opposite.
Okay. So, game 1, challenger game 1, clue 1. So, gently laying hands once again on the rounded stone doorway as an old female sheep makes a long shopping note, crossing off the T because she doesn't need it, as she thinks of another word for oceans. Sweet. Sorry.
that's
Sorry. Gently laying hands once again on the round stone doorway to the old female sheep crossing, and then I lost
As the
it.
old female sheep makes a long shopping note, crossing off T because she doesn't need it, as she thinks of another word for oceans. Ben, do you want me to say it slightly slower?
If you could one more time.
One more time, slightly slower. Gently laying hands once again on the rounded stone doorway as an old female sheep makes a long shopping note, crossing off T because she doesn't need it, as she thinks of another word for oceans. At home, if you're listening, guess away. Guess away. What do you think this could be?
I think I've got parts of it. How many words are we looking for here?
Okay, so I will. This still counts as your 2 points if you can get it based on this.
Yeah.
But we've got an adjoining word, but we're going to forget it. It's basically looking for 2 words, and they are broken into gently. So this is everything I'm going to say now is going to be the first word. So we've got gently laying hands once again on the rounded stone doorway. That is your first word. The second word is as an old female sheep makes a long shopping note, crossing off T because she doesn't need it, as she thinks of another word for oceans, is the second word. So there's only 2 words you need, and those are the breakdowns.
Can I ask, like, will anybody have actually heard of this chapter?
No. Someone will. I guess it's saying no. They're a very rare
Like
one.
you went deep into the lexicanum for this.
Oh yeah. This is
Okay, cool.
a weird one. I mean,
Salamanders.
you didn't say your name.
Wait, Ben Salamander.
Yeah, 2 points. If you can just explain how you got there, Ben.
I know I say this every week, but I think I'm more lost on this one than I've
You
been.
do say that every week. Fact, you say that every week.
No, the curve's definitely going higher too, because Russ is getting more confident with his bamboozling. He's definitely
He's getting good.
Yeah, he's getting real good.
Russ is getting good.
Yeah.
As I slowly dislike
and
you
I'm getting
more,
worse.
I make them more difficult.
Yeah.
Just that's what this is. I'm annoyed every time you get them right.
Oh God.
Okay, do you want me to?
But if I may, I was going to say, if I may add, I think you've put the onus on Russ on this one. I think it's not that he's getting better, because I don't think you have to be good to make it. Yeah. I think
ouch.
Wow.
He's burning both of us simultaneously.
This might be a terrible clue, right?
It's true. It's true. Like you
And
can't.
you guys are just getting better at figuring out bad clues.
I think that is the quick capsule review of Legions of Russ. Yeah, I didn't at no point have I said these are good clues. You just have to guess it somehow. Abandon reason.
Terrible guesses. That's what you've heard it here first. Glass has come on the show and just glassed us both. It's me and Ben's fault.
A classic glass. We got glass.
Yeah, you got glass.
Does anyone want to have a go at the 2 points, or are we going straight into 1 point clues?
I'm afraid of what I see in Rhys's eyes. I feel like he has
I've got
something,
a
and that scares me.
Says every victim that he has ever created ever. Yeah. Says the inhabitants of Sydney.
I'm not even in Sydney. I just go there for murder.
Not anymore.
That's just your hunting ground.
Oh God.
So no guesses as of yet. Is it fair to say we're moving into clue mode?
Yeah, going to clue mode. I might have something on the second word, but
Okay.
I need some.
Oh, I know what the second word is, but I have no idea what this first word
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
okay.
You do?
Oh, wow.
is. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, well,
I just put it together.
I'm going to
Can
start.
I get a half point for the second word?
If you guess it.
No, you
but
can. You
the-
can get a
the
half
danger
point,
is
yeah.
if
You get a half
if you
point for
get
the
it,
second point.
Then I
yeah.
let them.
but then they know. So you can either play for the half point and hope you get the first word before them and go for if you want to, or do you want to keep it a little bit longer?
I have no idea what the first word is, but I guarantee I know what the second word is.
You can get a half
Guaranteed.
point for it.
100%.
You could
It
get a
only
half
be one
point for
thing.
this.
The half point puts you in the front, which is great.
In the lead.
That's all you need in this game.
Technically, if
I mean,
no,
I'll take it.
if
but
no
then
one else guesses.
but then you guys.
now here's a question. Now, if he guesses and gets a half point, and then somebody gets the whole thing, do they also get a half point?
no. Oh no,
They
the
get a full point?
person who gets so whoever guesses it gets 1 point. If you've half guessed it already,
Even after somebody half guessed
yeah,
it?
you still
even
get a
after
full
half a point
point.
was
Yeah,
taken?
you still get a full point. But just
Okay.
basically, if you guess and then get it, you lose your half point. You get a full point. But if you guess half of it but don't get it, you still have some little something, a little
It's
half point.
because in those early days, Ben, you kept cutting my lunch, so I stopped yelling out half the answer. So that was
Essentially, yes. Essentially, this is
That's the only way I
anti-Ben.
got ahead.
This is anti-Ben.
I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm afraid to say.
I've been
anything, 'cause
nerfed,
then
guys.
I might give it to you.
FAQ,
That's the other
Ben.
side of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, obviously we're not getting the 2 points.
Okay.
So we're playful.
Let's move into it. Let's move into so gently laying hands. Does anyone think that they might know what this is, or do you want? So what would you do? It's more of a movement, something you would do. You would do this thing. It's
That was me just gently laying hands on my face.
okay. So maybe
Yeah, we're all
so
making the motion.
There you
to
go.
try
Okay,
and-
so we can do it once
Right,
again.
right.
So I'm going to tell you this is a very short abbreviation of doing something again. And it's only 2 letters. So it's a 2-letter thing that means you might do something again.
2 letters.
So it's only 2 letters. And then the second part of this, the third part of the first word, which is on the rounded stone doorway, is try and think of obviously old buildings. I assume you might have this, but this part of the first word. So this might be the shape of what a rounded stone doorway might be referred to as opposed
Is this
to.
a British thing?
I don't think so. I think it's just geometry or some sort of just shape. Like I think unless is that not landed in
I've
America
got
yet?
that, but
Oh no. Yeah.
I don't have geometry in
We
America.
we don't have the wheel yet. Yeah.
This might be a trouble then. Okay. So is anyone any closer, or shall I move on to the second part?
All right, go to the second part because
Go to the second part. Okay.
I mean,
I've got that. I don't need.
it's not all about you. Some of us are struggling.
But it should.
We'll come back to the first half. We'll briefly blast through the second half. So as an old female sheep. So there's another way of saying this. Obviously, I've gone for this way. It is a word of saying it. It basically, it's not mutton. It's another way of saying this. Another name for an old female sheep. If you're really stuck.
Okay.
Oh.
Go on.
I'll say because I've decided I cannot get the first half.
So you're just going to
Can
give
I
away.
just get my half?
Get your
Yeah,
half point.
cash in, baby.
It's Ulysses.
Oh, yes.
Andrew, Ulysses.
Ulysses.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, I did have that. That's on my.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
He's got it now. Yeah. We believe you, Rhys. We believe you, honestly. So
But I have no idea what goes before
So-
that in a Space Marine chapter.
Glass has just obtained the first points on the game, and we're out of time. And Glass wins the community
the?
challenge.
Nonsense.
Unlucky
Calling
guys.
nonsense.
Unlucky. Okay, so we know the last part is Ulysses.
Wow, good one.
So gently laying
I didn't have
hands.
that.
But what comes before?
So you might do this to a dog to tell it that it's been a good dog.
Oh,
Patriarch.
Rhys.
Okay, because technically you got to say your name out, Rhys. I don't think he heard you though.
Yeah, go for it.
Patriarchs of Ulysses.
Yes, you know, I hate it
Wow.
because I wanted to give it to.
Call me the Hamburglar,
Wow.
baby. Call me the Hamburglar.
My goodness.
Rubble.
This is. I'm
okay.
I'm not happy
the
about this.
so,
Yeah, we all know who
Oh,
really
my
got
goodness.
that. Okay.
Guys, I didn't have 1% of that. At any point.
I'm happy to be the heel.
I didn't have
I'm happy to be the bad
Just to
guy.
get Pat.
Nil point.
Couldn't figure out Pat.
Yeah, I would never have got Pat. I would never have.
There you
And
go.
you said it was 2. You said it was 2 letters.
No, that was the Pat once again. 2 letters. And then arc. Patriarch.
I had Arc for ages.
I got
Glass,
Arc.
hey,
Yeah.
glass. I think I just want to reaffirm your statement that this was a bad clue. That's why I didn't get it.
Well, 2 people
I just
got
want
it.
to-
2 people out of 3 got it. So
We can't hear you from the bottom of the ladder, Ben. We
is it a
can't hear you
bad
down there.
clue or is it a bad you? Yeah.
Oh, is it a bad Ben?
Bad.
You was a good
Okay.
one. I was surprised. I was like, you, but
No, I knew it was you,
Yeah.
but I was like, what does this make sense? That's all. Okay, I had the 1%. I knew you, but
because then I was like,
Oh, 1%.
I was sitting on you, and I'm like,
I was going to say there's only one
Ulysses.
person who guessed it.
I didn't want to say it wrong either with the Ulysses. You
didn't want to
Yes,
embarrass yourself.
exactly. I do that a lot, so I didn't want to.
I was gonna say,
double
yeah.
down. Yeah, that's just all right. Sorry,
It
Let's
is
move
correct.
on.
So the patriarchs of Ulysses, they are, Ben, do you want to finish the sentence? A Codex Astartes compliant Space Marine chapter, second founding successor chapter of the Ultramarines. So there's a little bit something.
I was going to cut you off and say
That's
unknown.
more than we get.
Wow.
Unknown
You don't-
founding.
Normally they don't have anything like that, and they have won great acclaim for their skill in battle, apparently. So they are renowned for exceptional blade work and marksmanship, so they're pretty good, and their veterans are often seconded to the honor guards of the Ultramarine successors and notable Imperial worthies. They've got a pretty cool... I think it's quite cool paint scheme. So they've got like white torsos and then everything else, and white power packs, and everything else is red. And they've got quite a cool. It's a very easy one. It would have been a good one. They basically just got the command skull, and with the Ultramarine single, the what you call it, the
Ultima.
Omega, yeah, Ultima, yeah, the toilet seat, yeah, on the skull's head. So that is that is the patriarchs of Ulysses. Congratulations, Glass, Rhys.
Nice.
Who got that?
Good job, boys.
Okay.
Jump the gun.
Good job,
Jumped
boys.
again, yeah. So the second one, are we ready to go into the second one?
Yes, we are.
Let's do it.
Someone else needs to get it. We can't have Rhys winning
If
this.
he wins
we
again,
can, obviously.
I'm gonna cut his thumbs off.
We can. We just don't want it. So let's go. The second Legions of Russ. Rhys is all to play for here. A freshly baked pie sits upon this. As I sing the first part of a verse, it's in the game, you might say. And I laugh with great this, and not just the once. Bad, put my teeth back in. And not just the once, the plural.
Okay, so if I may liken what's happening in this segment, if you know when you're reading a rule in Kill Team and you get halfway through and you're just so frustrated with the way it's worded and you want to stop. It's similar. It's a similar.
This is the feeling.
right?
This is the feeling.
Yeah, it's like I give up. Yeah, I give up halfway through. I
check
wish they
out.
could just say it normally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Tell
can't
me.
even,
Can we have that again, please?
Yes, yeah, we're going to go again.
can't even Google
And
it.
obviously, yeah. So we're gonna go again. And for the benefit of Ben, I'm gonna do it very slightly
Thank you so
slower
much.
a third time. So this is for everyone apart from Ben. If you want to listen on, Ben, don't worry, yours is coming.
Thank you.
So a freshly baked pie sits upon this. As I sing the first part of a verse, it's in the game, you might say, and I laugh with great this, and not just the once, the plural. So Ben, for you. A freshly baked pie. Do you need it another time? You're good. He's good.
Okay.
A freshly baked pie. sits upon
Because this was asked in the last one. Is this a well-known chapter?
Never
None
is.
of them are.
None of them are?
I have a tiebreaker should we need it, and the tiebreaker is a very common chapter, but these are not common chapters. You're looking for 2 words for this one. There's no abridging words, if that helps at all, even though we ignore them. So 2 words.
Okay, can I?
Is anyone going to
If
go?
I
still
guess,
definitely need this
if I
again.
guess,
Again.
can I guess again later,
Oh.
or is this just blowing it all?
Oh, no, you get to guess again. It's just obviously... And if you guess half of it right, you will get half a point.
Ben?
You've got to guess here.
Ben, I'm just laying it all on the line.
Oh.
Silver Templars?
Half a point.
Oh!
Dang it.
And you know what? I'm not going to say
Yeah!
how you go right.
I know which one I got right.
That's
I know which one I got right. I know which one I got right.
So, a freshly baked pie sits upon this, as I sing the first part of a verse. It's in the game, you might say. And I laugh with great this, and not just the once,
Rhys.
the plural.
Rhys.
Okay.
Silver Eagles.
Oh, he gets it.
Screw you, Rhys.
What are you doing, guys? He's gone 2 ahead.
Screw you. Silver Eagles?
Hamburglar's back,
Oh my
baby.
gosh.
Hamburglar.
No.
Oh my
You don't even need
goodness.
to tie.
More
Not
Eagles?
gonna even-
Are you trying to just rub dirt in the wound? More Eagles? More?
I wanted another Eggles moment somehow.
I know. That's the only reason I got it. I had Eagles, and I was like, Eagles. Do the third. I'll sit out. I'm happy to sit on my throne.
If someone can guess this in 2, either one of you, if you can get it without clues, and I honestly think this is this is an easier one.
I'm not even going to write it down.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. So the last one, not tiebreaker, but if one of you guys can win it, you will win and beat Rhys. If Rhys gets it again, then
Double or nothing.
He's the double
Double or
champ.
nothing.
Rhys, the double champ.
So
2 belts, baby.
2 belts.
Suspenders.
At the end. Okay, so here it is. We're going into the third one. At the end is your head, but you might need an engineless boat for the next bit, or you could call the cops. Don't hum. Okay, sweetie?
Ooh,
I'm mixing the type of clues you're getting in with this one. So it's slightly different. It's slightly different. So at the end is your head, but you might need an engineless boat for the next bit, or you could call the cops. Don't hum. Okay, sweetie?
Don't hum.
Don't hum.
And this is a common chapter.
No, this is not the tiebreaker yet. I don't think we're going to need the tiebreaker.
What's this one?
This one's another
What?
uncommon one.
Well, I need to write this down then. I don't know what's going on.
I will go through it again. At the end... Oh, no. At the end is your head. But you might need an engineless boat for the next bit. Or you could call the cops. Don't hum. Okay, sweetie? Feels weird saying that. Okay, sweetie? A lot, but that's the last bit. Okay, sweetie.
Okay, sweetie.
Okay, sweetie. At the end is your head, but you might need an engineless boat for the next bit. Or you could call the cops. Don't hum. Okay, sweetie. I really want one of you guys to get it. Sorry, Rhys. No offense.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling a lot of hate. Success comes with its own trappings, I guess.
You've always been very in tune with others' emotions, and I appreciate that you picked it up so easily. I didn't even think I was laying it on that thick, but I know that you got it, and that's all that really counts.
You're a master of subtlety.
Well, that's what
I
I
always
was-
thought that one out.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Is anyone going to come in? Ben, Glass, anyone want to come in and try for a Hail Mary?
Yeah, shoot a 2-pointer.
Dethrone? Yeah. I'm just going to mute Rhys so he can't come in.
So just if I can throw it out there again.
Yeah.
At the end is your head.
At the end is your
But you
head.
might need an engineless boat for the next bit.
Yeah.
Or you could call the cops. Don't hum, K, sweetie.
That's it. So it's 2 words, and so the first word is at the end is your head, but you might need an engineless boat for the next bit, or you could call the cops. That's word 1. And then the second word is don't hum. Okay, sweetie? So it's 2 words. Again, if you're at home listening on the bus or in a car, scream your name at the top of your lungs and then the answer, and then score yourselves appropriately.
I have to admit, I am completely lost on this one.
That's good. That's
I've
a
got
good start.
I've got nada.
Nada.
Ben, do you want to like swap some info on this?
I won't listen. You guys talk amongst
Yeah,
yourselves.
do you want to play as a team?
Yeah.
Well, there's
Right,
only.
I'm trying to break down "Don't Hum K-Sweet" because that seems like small. Maybe I can figure that out. And
I feel like I have
entire
one
novel we
syllable.
have to read
That's it.
before that.
I think I have one syllable.
Okay, I'm going to give a really small clue, but I'm still going to give you 2 points if you can get it, because that makes it more interesting. I know. Yeah, sorry, Rhys. Mute. You can't argue. I think this is more of an American phrase, and it's sort of like you're either a hum or a. I can't give any more.
I think I might know what the other word, but I don't know how that fits into
The second word or the first one?
Well, don't hum. I could be wrong. I could be
That
wrong.
means nothing to me.
This seems like a
K,
deep
sweetie?
cut that maybe I've gone the other way.
And then K, sweetie, at the end of it. Try to think K, sweetie. I'm not sure. I'm just saying the words again.
Yeah.
You are.
We
need.
do you need any of those words said slightly slower? Ben?
Yes, actually, no shame. Yes, please.
Which words?
All of it.
Okay. All of it. So word one, at the end is your head, but you might need an engineless boat for the next bit, or you could call the cops. So it is at the end is your head. That's the first bit, but you might need an engineless boat for the next bit. It's the second bit, and then or you could call the cops. And then it is don't hum, K sweetie.
So I think I know the middle there. Like I've got the middle syllable of the first word.
Yeah,
I think that's an
yeah.
obvious one.
That's all I got.
Right? Mm-hmm. But I don't. What fits around that? You know, at the end is your head.
Yeah, what does that even mean? How?
I think are we going to move into 1 point? And I just start giving you more clues. I don't want to be
Rhys,
too
are you
cruel
about to
Rhys.
snipe a 2-pointer right now?
No, I was going to help. I was going to just put my thoughts into the bucket, but now Russ is going to start doing that. So I'm going to say
Okay, so as soon as I do this, Rhys has won. I know it's a
I don't
bit
like
of pill to
that
swallow.
at
And no
all.
one's more mad than me. No one's more mad than me.
No.
Russ, what do you really feel? Tell me about that. Let's be honest. Just between us, like we're friends.
At the end is your
It's
head.
no, we're colleagues.
At the end of your head. I feel like if I could get at the end of your head.
Barely. Okay, I'm going to help you with that bit because that seems. I think when you get
But
that
I
bit,
don't. Hold on. I don't want to go into 1 point range.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't
that's
work
not
that
how the
way.
game
That's
works.
like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but hold on for a second. Just hold on for a second.
Okay.
I want to win, but I don't want to have to do the work. That's what I'm saying.
I would like you to tell me. Say, Ben, stop messaging me. I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Do you need? I can't give you any hints.
Yeah.
Obviously.
All right.
We can cut around the dead air, but
So I think I know what the first bit is.
Ooh.
Right, because there's only kind of one thing it could be, and we both know what the middle bit is, right? But what's the final syllable there?
or you could call the cops.
The next bit, or you could. What's calling the cops? Ring? Would it be ring? Ring the cops?
No.
Is there a colloquialism for ringing, calling the cops? Shout?
This kills me.
I know it kills you.
I can put together some syllables, but they're not quite working to make a word, if I'm honest. And then I've got no idea what don't hum K sweetie is.
I think we're moving into 1 point range, Rhys.
I think
we're going to have to. Okay, so
Well, hold on.
I love how it's like no one wants to
You
let
don't
go.
want to lose to Rhys again.
I want the
Like, I
community
could just
challenger
say
to win.
something
Just
and you
say it.
point me in a slight
yeah, well.
direction. No, because if I say it, he's
I'm
going to
I'll hamburger you again, definitely. I'm not even ashamed to admit it.
Yeah.
I will hamburger you.
I made that mistake by
wants the
literally
double.
giving him the
At
answer
the
in turn one,
end
and then he
Is
said
your head.
I think Glass has got the first part of this. I think
I assume I do, but I actually don't know how the first syllable and middle syllable really fit together. I know what they are, I think, but I don't quite know what word that is. You know?
yeah.
Okay.
And then I don't know what. I'm
just gonna.
Ben's
I'm
pulling
gonna
the face.
reach.
Bellen's he's doing this shooting from the hip.
I'm gonna
thing
reach.
where He's just like snipes it.
I'm gonna reach for the first word.
Yeah.
Ben.
Okay.
Drowning?
What?
I don't know. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm drowning.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's just more what's happening versus the
Okay.
word.
Yeah.
So I've got an idea of how lost you are. it's quite lost. It is. So now I'm comfortable just going into the 1 point range, knowing that Ben's not getting there.
That's how far off
Ben's
I'm
drowning.
Yeah.
It's it exceeds your reach. Okay, so
That's a cry for help.
Yeah.
I think if ever I heard one.
Drowning?
Okay, so at the end is your head. So what is your head on?
Your neck.
Yeah, I mean,
There you go. So that's it's not drowning. So the first part.
I had that.
Yeah.
So the thing that I think we might be stuck with is call the cops. So it is another. If you don't look at or you could call and just think of another word for cops. It might be slightly European. It might be slightly slang.
I know the first bit.
Oh no.
I know the first bit.
Oh no. And then I need someone else to get this. So
I'll put it out there. Rhys.
To get the other extra half a point. Yeah. Oh man, 2.5.
Okay, so we got half a point for necropolis. So it's neck, row, polis. Necropolis. 2.5. Okay, so Rhys, you might as well go for it. So it is don't hum and K Sweetie. I'll give you a clue that'll probably help you get to the end of it. K Sweetie is Ben's got it. Or was he just pumping?
No.
I think he's drowning again.
You've gone birds. You've gone birds again, haven't you? Ben. Necropolis. Not eagles. Necropolis. Hawks.
That's the one. So don't hum, caw, and then K Sweetie is the KS.
Yes, that's. Oh my god!
I never would have got the whore thing. That
I missed that.
The whole thing.
yeah, I've never heard that.
I realized we didn't actually talk about Silver Eagles. We went straight into the next one. So I'm going to briefly
just feels good
go
to
back
get
to
one.
the Silver Eagles.
Please do.
Yeah,
Just
so that
feels
was
good to get one.
Ben, you got 1 point for that. So you go up to 1.5. But Rhys, unfortunately,
2.5. You
is the
dirty
winner
dog.
at 2.5.
Wow.
But I'll go back briefly. So Silver Eagle as a second guess is another Loyalist Color Society's compliant Space Marine chapter of the second founding, and they are again an Ultramarines successor chapter. They are a little bit less known. There's not a lot known about them. They've got a few notable campaigns that they were part of. Nathek's Nebula campaign. If you want to read that, it's against the Orcs, and they teamed up with the Venerable Dark Angels. And they've got a few kind of things going on with the Dark Angels that they have. Obviously, there's Orcs, Dark Angels, and they are kind of like stuck in the middle. But they've got quite a cool chapter, as you imagine. Their color scheme is silver. No surprise. They're pretty much exactly like the Astral, the Angels of Iron. They're basically Angels of Iron, except that they've got the red kind of Aquila on their chest, and their
nice.
chapter badge is like the double-headed Aquila, basically. So that's them. And then the Necropolis Hawks are a Primaris Space Marine chapter of the rare lineage of the Raven Guard. Ooh. And they were raised during the Ultima founding, as I'm guessing all Primaris are. And they were very close quarters close quarters warfare. Be great for Into the Dark. They fight in lots of city fights. They're stoic and efficient in their warfare. And they have quite a cool chapter. I think it's quite a cool chapter color scheme. They've got kind of like navy blue legs and a chest, so it sort of looks like they're wearing dungarees, which I realize upon saying is not cool. But they kind of got dungarees on, and then they've got like beige arms, head, and power.
Oh
pack.
wow, yeah, denim and beige, very cool.
Yeah,
basically.
Like somebody stepped
How cool is that?
Definition.
And their chapter icon is a hawk. A hawk's head, basically.
You're a bird guy, aren't you, Russ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that I went birds in this one.
Double.
But I went there. Yeah.
There was definitely a thing.
Double champ Rhys.
Oh my gosh.
How does it sound?
How does it feel?
The double champ does what he wants, of course.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely no one. I am feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Double champ. Well earned.